do you know about Sicily?
Sicily?
Sicily.
It's a massive great island. It's right down at the toe of Italy. It's like the football.
It's not about the football. We're talking indigenous grapes of Sicily.
Be adventurous.
Right then, Els, come on. Beyond football, talk to me about Sicily.
Look, Sicily is a massive vineyard area. It used to be sometimes the biggest vineyard area in Italy, but it never made very good wines. Nowadays, it's the most improved area of the whole of Italy when it comes to wine. But when we look at it, it's where it all began. The Greeks came over to Sicily, started the vineyard culture, the wine culture, in Sicily before anywhere else.
100%. And it's this incredible island, right? Incredibly warm. It's got this massively lush, verdant quality to it, volcanic soils in parts. And in lots of ways, it shares more climatically with bits of North Africa than it does with, you think of the rest of Italy, sort of stretching north.
Some of the vineyards are actually south of Tunis.
100%.
Tunis is the capital of Tunisia.
And now,
let's
talk about this.
Let's talk about this, because the crucial thing is, Sicily began its revival using international French-type grapes like Chardonnay and Cabernet and things like that. But now Sicily is famous for its own indigenous grapes, and this is why Sicily is a great place in Italy to be adventurous. In fact, if you want a country in the whole of the world to be adventurous, Italy is the country to do that, because it's probably got more grape varieties than any other country, most of which we still haven't heard of. If we, every single day, Tommy, you and I went every single day
Sounds
in
like
a year, and we said, we're going to go a different grape variety every year, we wouldn't have got through half of them.
100%. And they're all, interestingly, indigenous. They are named different things in different places. There's no uniformity to it. It is this amazing place to go and explore, to go and roll around and have a little sip of that. I can smell it already. Now look, we're talking about Cortese, right? Yeah. Brilliant, stunning family business owned by some chaps who know everything about up north.
Girelli is a famous winemaker from the Trentino area, up in the mountains, up towards the Dolomites. So they understand freshness, they understand fruit, they understand how to make a wine really drinkable, even down in a very hot place like Sicily.
And down in Sicily,
it smells nice.
It really does. Down in Sicily, we're talking, as we say, indigenous varieties. There are some international things planted here, but they are heavily focused on grape varieties that you won't have heard of from elsewhere. Things like Cataratto, things like Inzolia, Zibibbo, Frappato. We're going to get there. This is
just showing off. He's just showing off. When you've been, I know what you were doing. You were learning a list of grapes, weren't you?
I was not learning a list of grapes.
It is Cataratto.
Decades. When I was growing up in wine, Cataratto, I used to talk about it. It just tastes like sunshine. We used to use it as the house wine. You know, it was incredibly good value, house wine style stuff. This is more elevated than that. This is better than
Look at that. Show me the label.
Come on. It's got a beautiful
donkey.
Show me the
label. No, I don't know. You probably can't see that. Cataratto, fine. Cataratto is one of the most widely planted grapes in Sicily, but that's Cataratto comune, the common Cataratto. This is Cataratto Lucido, the lucid Cataratto. And this is a much superior grape variety. Very small berries, very small bunches, intense flavours. Did you know that, Tom?
I didn't. Do you know what? I did know that. It's very kind of you. What I love about this is it's 12.5% alcohol, right? This is a hot, sunny, warm, ripe climate. And the guys here, what they're doing is they're picking it slightly early. They're getting this incredible acidity, 12.5% alcohol. It's lunchtime styled wines also. It's lovely.
And this vineyard, by the way, is 1,300 feet up, 400 meters up. And that means you're going to be considerably cooler. The sun is going to be belting down day after day, but you're going to get far more wind. And every time you've got wind in the vineyards, it cools the vineyard down, keeps the grapes fresher.
And you've still got, despite all that freshness, you've got these lovely, juicy melons and rich white fruits and lovely pears and peaches rolling through it. It really is sunshine in a glass, but with perfume, isn't it good?
And then a little bit of herb, a little dried herb.
A bit of herbs.
Now this, they pick this thing very early in the morning.
Yes.
Because you pick it very early in the morning, the grapes are cold because they've been cold overnight. You get them straight into the winery, cold. You then ferment the grapes, really cold. I mean, the fermentation takes about 20 days for this
long,
one. And it's really cold. It's about half body temperature. You think, it's not even hot enough to ferment. Well, it is. Special yeasts can just creep a fermentation along, and that slow cold fermentation means you get fruit, you get acidity, you get perfume. This, I think, is an absolute delight.
Isn't it good? Come on, well, if you think that's good, try this. Get involved in this.
Oh, red.
He says, pouring himself a glass first.
Red, but only just.
Only just. There's a kind of, what are we calling that? Sort of a
strawberry red.
Strawberry blackcurrant liqueur sort of situation.
It's sort of semi-red. I tell you what, it's summertime red. It's picnic
summertime red.
It's chilled. It's
gently chilled. It is a little.
You've
just
chilled
a tiny bit.
Perfect. Light red wine goes really well with an hour in the fridge.
And it is Frappato. This is the grape, Frappato.
Again, ancient grape variety, been around forever. Again, one you may never have heard of. Now's the time to be adventurous. Go and try it. Frappato. Now this again, they pick really, really early, and they take it into the winery, because. Even getting it to the winery, it's probably heating up like mad. They put it in a cold room in the winery at 6 degrees centigrade to really chill it down, to keep all the freshness. Then they rip it out of the cold room, crush it, throw it into the vats to ferment, trying to keep it fresh. It's these mountain guys, these guys, Giorelli guys from the Trentino Mountains.
Have a sip of that. It's black raspberries. It's chewy, very gently chewy, like biting into blackberries. It's got this amazing cherry scent to it. They are vital, alive, energetic styles of red wine. Lovely acids.
And I can taste
super soft tannin.
Earthy, minerally.
There's a lovely little spice, minerally volcanic spice to it. It's stunning, isn't it? It's a thing.
I think this is another. The aftertaste. It's strawberries.
It is strawberries.
It's strawberries. It's
and
fantastic.
If you like cool climate Grenache, if you're really trendy and you're drinking cool climate Grenache, or you're drinking, I would say, kind of fresh, easy drinking styles of Pinot Noir, not super complex, tense Burgundian styles, but more kind of fruit forward, easy drinking, delicious styles of Pinot Noir. This is in that same wheelhouse. Absolutely perfect. Daytime wine. Chill it down in the evening. It's so nice, isn't it? It's
daytime
great.
wine.
Daytime wine.
Breakfast wine.
Breakfast wine. Well, look, I mean, it's doing the job. It's all right.
It's really nice.
If the shoe fits us.
I haven't finished this. Really nice. Frappato. Remember the name. Frappato.
Frappato. Now, this is called Orange-utan. Someone was going to make the joke. Orange-utan.
Show them the label.
Here we go. Come on.
Show them the label.
Voila.
Are they the first winery to make that grape?
I hope so.
Make that joke.
That's the thing. I hope so. It looks beautiful. Very, very nice. So Orange-utan. Orang. This is a orange wine, as you can see, with a bit of colour to it.
With a bit of pink.
Colour comes from a grape variety that you and I know very well. So there's a grape called Zibibbo. But Zibibbo is Muscat of Alexandria.
Been
in
around
any
forever.
other place.
All around the Mediterranean. Been growing there for hundreds, if not thousands of years.
And Inzolia.
Inzolia. Now that's one of the oldest grape varieties in Europe. It may be the same grape variety as Pliny the Elder, one of the great Roman writers, was writing about 2,000 years ago. Inzolia.
There you go. Never heard of him. And what you do now with it is you get these grapes, you squish them, you keep them in contact with the skins in beautiful big stainless steel vats, and you macerate. So this is white wine, but made in the style of a red wine, macerated on those skins. The Inzolia only gets a couple of weeks, I think you were saying.
Oh, the Inzolia is 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah, and the Zibibbo, the more muscaty one, is just 2 or 3 weeks. But it is interesting. You make it, because red wines you need that colour from the skins. You need the bitterness, all those things. White wines, you don't want the colour and you don't want the bitterness. Orange wines, you do. You just want a bit of bitterness and a little bit of colour from the skins here. And it's a really old-fashioned way of making wine. This is how they were making wine 5,000 or 6,000 years ago. They always used to make everything with the skins. The modern way of making white wine is to take the skins away and just have the juice. So this is back to the future.
100%.
Again,
and it's
be adventurous.
Blackcurrant leafed. It's beautiful. It's got this perfume again, this herbaceousness, this lovely kind of, with orange wines, I always start thinking about satsumas and tangerines, which is slightly, I think, just based on the name. But there is a juicy citrus quality to this that's so lovely.
It is things like mandarins and satsumas. It's not as strong as orange.
No, exactly.
And the bitterness is slightly like that furriness you get on peach skins, or just a little bit. If you've ever had, they call them khakis in Bordeaux. Persimmon, that's the name, persimmon. Anyone ever had persimmon? You ever had persimmons?
I've seen a persimmon.
Persimmons can be really bitter, and the skin really catches on the edge of your mouth. There's just a tiny suggestion of that.
Isn't that great?
I think it's lovely.
Cortese. In Sicily, indigenous grapes. Go and explore.
Be adventurous. Smashing.
This is just one of our Wine Alive Sipping Series episodes. For more content, head over to our blog at wine-alive.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We hope that you sip splendidly.